My name is Teso. I'm the founder and CEO of Sell Simply, an online marketplace that enables anyone to sell anything with a tweet. So if you're selling your bike in Portland for $200, you can list that on Sell Simply. When you list it, the listing actually goes out through your Twitter stream. So the tweet will contain a photo of the bike, the price, and all your followers can actually buy the bike just by replying to the tweet. So they can reply with the word buy, and Sell Simply makes a transaction happen on the back end. So it really turns Twitter into the marketplace. So your listing can live in both places, and so you're getting exponential reach, you're getting the social commerce aspect of selling to your followers, and you get that increased sales percentage by having this reach where people can pay with a tweet. You see all sorts of companies really clamoring to get on Facebook and do commerce with the social graph there. I actually think that Twitter offers a better opportunity in terms of it's a decentralized network. So Facebook really centralized. The only people you can sell to are your friends. On Twitter, when a tweet goes out, the opportunity is to reach the world. So going back to that bike example, when that goes out, it could be retweeted by your followers as well. Well, that retweet is a transaction waiting to happen as well. So not only can you reply to the original tweet, but if you reply to a retweet, we make a transaction happen as well. So currently, it's one-off items. So it's the Craigslist, it's the Etsy model. I've got a bike to sell. I knit sweaters, and it's unique, and I'm going to sell this to one person. Right now, I'm trying to build up the community and make it the best it can be. Gain that trust of the user, show them how simple it is to list items, show how your sales percentage will increase because it's on Twitter. But from there, I want to scale up the community to where I can go to brands and say, let's integrate this into your backend software, where you can sell multiple items, different sizes, versions, colors, and basically those would be pumped out the same way. So every product goes out with a tweet. You have 100,000 of these items to sell. Well, they'll keep selling until your quantity runs out. I was selling a lot of stuff on Craigslist. I was moving, and it was a pain in the ass. There was no transparency. So that's one thing I wanted to fix, was you don't know who you're dealing with on Craigslist. Everything's anonymous typically. I wanted to fix the transparency, so on Sell Simply everything's obviously tied to a public profile. So you know who you're dealing with. Another thing was on Craigslist, it was like 8 emails back and forth of, hey, do you still have this available? Why yes, I do. Are there any scratches? No. That's 4 emails right there. By the time you get to that transaction point, you've done 10 emails, and you really don't have a good background still of who you're dealing with other than an email address. So the first thing I wanted to fix were those 2 issues. As I developed the product, I heard from more and more people that, hey, wouldn't it be great if you actually brought this beyond just the transparency thing and turned Twitter into the marketplace instead of Sell Simply just being the marketplace? So out of that was the idea that to make these transactions happen, to really get to a point where you don't even have to go to Sell Simply to list. You don't even have to go to Sell Simply to buy. So you can direct message Sell Simply, my bike, $200, Portland, with a photo. That will automatically go out your Twitter stream, and then someone can buy it on Twitter. So that was a holy grail for me. Well, you're talking to someone who's coming from Boston, so it's like nirvana. It's really cool. In Boston, just to contrast a little, there is no, networking is really limited to maybe a public gathering. But in Portland, if I email you, or if I email Scott from Urban, or any of the really experienced entrepreneurs, they'll email back and say, hey, let's meet for coffee. That really didn't happen in Boston. It was more of a guarded approach, or I might give something away, or I'm really suspicious why you're contacting me. And I hyperbolize a little, for contrast, but it kind of was like that. So coming out here, it's been a pretty amazing, different world in terms of networking, just getting advice from mentors, going to events, and people are real friendly and genuinely interested in your idea, and it's been great. I'd say if you're anywhere close to being able to make the leap, bootstrap your own idea, especially if you have you can do everything. You can design, you can develop, you have some good ideas, and you have a little money to burn, or at least some living situation that allows you to be poor. Do it. Because if you're already thinking about it, you're eventually gonna want to do it, or eventually going to do it. So do it while you can. If you even have the shot at doing it, take that leap. And things have a funny way of working out, and change is rarely bad. So.